Which Canadian pizza franchise is the best in Canada, whether it's gourmet or fast food? Time to taste it, rate it, and tell you guys all about it. Today we got 5 different franchises: Pizza, Pizza Nova, Little Cesars, PIZZIAOLO, and Pizzaville. From fast food classics to gourmet slices. And taste it, rate it, and tell you guys all about it. Another thing I want to share with you is we are on the road to 1,000 subs. So many of you are watching it but not subscribing. Do me a favor, click that subscribe button so we'll grow as a community and grow bigger and bigger and bigger, and you know, maybe explore the world one day. They say best is for last. So inside PIZZIAOLO right now, so it was made in the 1940s in Italia, and then they came in the 1960s to Canada, the Toronto region, to make their pizzas. So right now I'm in it, and the thing is over here, it's a gourmet. So when I'm in here, you just smell the aroma of the baked goodness. I love it. Smells like my grandma baked something in her oven and just gives that aroma of the dough. Has that savory smell to it. Good bakery, honestly, smells amazing. Smells gourmet in comparison to other franchises that I've had in the past, or those similar ones, the popular ones. And now let me show you, spin you guys around. Take a look at that. Honolulu, which is pineapple. Gordon Ramsay says not to put pineapple on pizza.
Pineapple does not belong on a pizza. How many times do I have to tell you?
I don't know, what do you guys think about that? Throw something in the comments probably. Sicilian, take a look at that. Real bacon, red onions, Italian sausage, mozzarella, Sofia, basic cheese, it looks like it. This one looks good. Primavera, no, and Bianca. Take a look at that, it looks beautiful. Fluffy white dough, zucchini, tomatoes, and spinota. This one's pretty good, vegetarian base. Capone, totally different, but you can tell over here it's very gourmet based on presentation. Take a look at that, it looks beautiful. I love the presentation. You could tell by the dough itself how it's gonna taste, you can say, to a certain degree, but yet again, in comparison to other franchises, it looks completely different, or something you'll get similar to Italian restaurant. They also have one called The Godfather. The Godfather is good, thick, deep dish style of pizza, but right now they don't have it. But for me right now, I'm probably gonna get the Canadiana. Green pepper, mushroom pepperoni. Take a look at that. So we got it. PIZZIAOLO, step 1. Had to drive quite the distance away for this one, but it is what it is. I'm doing it for you guys. Compare the two, let you guys know what I think is the best one in comparison to the other chains in terms of gourmet, taste, value, everything like that. I'm a gourmet type of person, but I don't know, some people just want to fill up the stomach at the end of the day. I understand that. Sometimes I got those days where just quick eat, you know, like a can of tuna or something. Eat and go, that's it. Understand that. You don't eat gourmet every day. Next we're gonna try out is Pizza Nova, one of the well-known chains in the Toronto area. So they established in Scarborough, Toronto in 1960s, around there, with the Permucci family. So then they evolved to more than 150 locations within the GTA. If you guys aren't from Toronto or know about it, it's one of the true Italian, I'll say, pizza slices. Pretty genuine in comparison to the other ones. In a location where they first opened up, that's at Kennedy and Lawrence in Toronto. That's the OG location. And over there, they have a fine dining spot, restaurant on one side, and the other side is similar to this spot over here, just typical pizza, grab and go. Nova is beside the Shelby Shawarma that I shot that video. If you didn't watch it, go back in my recent videos and you'll see what I said about Shelby Shawarma. Pizza Nova right now, it smells like a bakery similar to PIZZIAOLO, I'll say. On that, there's similar aspect. Italian artisan pizza, I'll say. And the thing is with Pizza Nova, one thing I'll say is it's one of the go-tos for one of the franchises. They have several locations, more than PIZZIAOLO on that and other franchises, so they're pretty big up there. So that being said, let me show you the pizza slices. Look, meat supreme, you got that. Pepperoni, bacon, ground beef. Over here you got the deluxe, which I'm gonna get. Green pepper, mushroom, pepperoni, one of my favorites on that. And then you got the regular veggie and cheese, Mediterranean, olives, feta cheese, bruschetta, not bruschetta, okay? Remember that. And then you got different varieties. Pizza polo chicken, which is polo. Caribbean sunset, again with the chef Gordon Ramsay. Do you even put pineapple on pizza? So whenever you enter Pizza Nova, behind me is the tomato sauces that they actually use. It's not just for design, but that's what they legitimately use on their sauces. Take a look at that. Look, covers the whole wall. Hey, I never knew that until now. Before that, I just thought it was decorated, but now I know. For me, I come for the pizza here. Even they have chicken wings as well, dipping sauce. You name it, they have it. Oh, look at that, fresh. Look at that pizza. Before it goes in the oven, amazing. What is that?
This is just hot pepper, chicken, mushroom. It's vegetarian.
Amazing, looks good. Whoever ordered that. So at Pizza Nova, you got so many other things you could buy, such as their spicy olive oil. Take a look at that. Vermucci brand, which is the owner, the founders of it. If you're feeling something sweet, try the cannoli chips. These are really good, crispy, sweet. Sugar powder on top. I'm telling you, one of my favorites are to have these. I've had them in the past. Also, olives. Hey, why not? If you're here, don't have olives at home, maybe capitalize and get. One of my favorites is the hot honey. They have a hot honey stinger pizza in Pizza Nova, which I really like. It's well balanced, savory, sweet at once, and a bit of spice. If you can handle spice, highly suggest you could get that. And of course, their tomato sauce, look at that. Looks pretty good if you ask me. And then you also got their peppers, spicy peppers. Take a look at that as well. Branding is everything. Remember that. Whenever you have your own personal brand, it creates a great image for yourself. If you establish it very good, 5-star on that, you know, Steven approved, remember that. So we got Pizzaville, one of the underrated pizza franchises, I'll say, within the Toronto area or the GTA. It's on a stone baked oven on that, and a classic Italian taste in terms of their pizza slice as a whole, their sauce, everything. I feel like with Pizzaville, it's kind of slept on. Not many people will say, hey, I want to go to Pizzaville. Generally speaking, people will say bigger franchises such as Pizza Nova. Another thing with Pizzaville is that from my perspective, they are sort of regionally based. It's not like finding other franchises, Pizza Nova, in so many different locations within a short amount of kilometers. So that's what makes them a bit different on that. They do have over 90 locations across. So hey, pretty good, but not as big as certain other franchises. But hey, that's the thing with them, different style, different approach. But yeah, that being said, they were established in 1963. And time to take you guys with me. Pretty good deal here. You'll get 3 toppings for $16.99. Not bad. And add $1 and get 2 dips. And then this is pretty cool over here. Cup and char. So they're cup style pepperonis. Take a look. My brother loves this one. New York style. Me, I'm not too crazy over it, but it is what it is. Next we got Little Cesars, which is an American staple which came to Canada. So I want to bring this in because, hey, it's a big chain and they're well known. It's more of a value type spot. Grab and go quick and just eat it. You guys probably know all about it. 1959 is when they started in Michigan, USA. They came to Canada and then expanded in the American market. Then look here, classic pizza, $7.99. That is pretty much dirt cheap if you ask me. And look, different varieties. I'm gonna go get something inside of there, something different in comparison to the rest. But hey, Little Caesars, I've never had it in a while. I don't really get it. Maybe I had it like I don't know, 2-3 times in my whole life. And here's my 4th maybe, who knows? The thing is about Little Caesars is it doesn't smell as gourmet or that grandma bakery type feel in comparison to Pizzaiolo or Pizza Nova. From my view, I'll be able to see that when I actually grab the pizza and actually eat it, and of course tell you guys all about it. because I know many people in the States or in Canada come to Little Caesars and actually love it. But for me, you know, I just want to give it another shot and, of course, taste it, rate it, and tell you guys all about it. One thing I'll give Little Caesars is it is hot and ready, as they say. So yeah, take a look at that. Pepperoni. For $8, I don't know. Just try it out in comparison to the other ones. Clearly, from my view, it is a value type of pizza or one of those things that you eat and just to fill up the stomach, quick, on the go, get it done with, move on with your day. Next is Pizza. They say best is for last, but Pizza is all over Canada, known for their huge chain, the orange signs, 967, 1111, that jingle. You know what I'm talking about? I've had it ever since I was a kid. And just like me, Pizza was made and born in Toronto and a staple. Whether it's you're gonna have it late night, quick convenience, work party, home parties with friends, is generally the massive go-to for majority of people out there. And probably so many of you are guilty of this where you'll grab their garlic sauce from Pizza, probably the best garlic sauce to ever exist to any franchise. And I said that with my true saying. So people would grab it from here, the garlic sauce, and then go to another pizzeria and grab their pizza. Just saying, many people do that. I've done that because their garlic sauce is bomb. Good amount of garlicness, of savoriness, creaminess, all into one. So just had to pinpoint that out. So at Pizza right now, one of the biggest franchises in Canada. They're all over the place, whether you go to Scotiabank Arena, your own city. Basically in every city, they have one. Because they're massive, they are the powerhouse of pizza franchises here. They've done very well. Ever since I was a child myself, I've had it a lot, especially at this location here. So that being said, show you this right now. So you got their pepperoni slice over there, vegetarian. Someone ordered that but didn't get that. And then look at their menu. So many different things. Create your own chicken burgers, everything, the whole 9 yards. You know what's good too? Those funnel cake sticks. Those are pretty fire. I like it. One other thing I'll show you, which is cool, which is this Raptors slice, mega slice. Take a look at that. So for $12.99, you'll get a 20-inch Raptor slice, you can say. But hey, remember on one of my previous videos, I went to Lamanna's Bakery, 3-foot pizza. But which one's better, this or that? And shout out to the Raptors, you know. 2019 was your time, my home city, so I gotta support them. So I got all my pizzas. So I got Pizza, Little Caesars, Pizza Nova, Pizzaville, and Pizzaiolo. So time to taste it, rate it, and tell you guys all about it. So the first one I'm gonna try is Little Caesars. Take a look at that. I got a whole pie, they don't sell slices. Look at that. Nice flop, doughiness, cheesiness. Good amount of toppings on it. They're not cheap on the pepperoni, as you can tell. Look, and now let's try it out. What do I taste? The doughiness of the dough, so it tastes savory, not salty. Pepperoni is good, I'm pretty surprised. Their sauce has a bit of tang to it and some sweetness, so I'll give it that. Better than what I expected, or better than what I had in the past from Little Caesars on that. So this changed my perspective on Little Caesars. When I went in, they were pretty busy, so must be a reason why. So that's that for Little Caesars. Next, I'm gonna try is Pizza. So they are the biggest franchise in Canada. Take a look at that, I got the deluxe here. And of course, their fire garlic sauce. The garlic sauce is great as well. So that being said, we'll try it out right now. Take a look at that. Green pepper, mushroom pepperoni, one of my go-tos, one of my favorites whenever I eat pizza in general. Something I love. Yet again, if you guys ever go out, get in my style, because I know you'll like it. So here, time to try it. This one has more of a crunch. What do I taste? The savoriness of the whole pizza, so the sauce is very mild, not too tangy, I'll say. The pepperoni has a bit more salt than Little Caesars on that. The green pepper, there's not much green pepper on it, as you can tell, but overall, pretty good. And especially on their dough, take a look at their dough. Look at that. The crust is not flopping, A. And then secondly, when I bit into it, it just crunches. Listen. Very good crunch. I'll give them that. Next, I'm gonna try is Pizzaville. Got a pepperoni here. Take a look at that. Pretty solid on that. So, what do I taste? The cheesiness of their pizza slice. Their sauce is not too tangy. So the Pizzaville one is pretty good. Their sauce is very mild compared to the other ones I've tried so far. Take a look at that. So just basic. So what do I taste? Savoriness, the doughiness of it. Pretty solid pizza. It tastes like a classic old school type pizza, I'll say. Next I'm gonna try is Pizza Nova. Take a look at that. Straight from Toronto, just like Pizza and the other one. So take a look, I got a deluxe here. So look at that, the crust is pretty firm on that. The toppings are pretty generous as well, pepperoni, green pepper, mushrooms. Take a look at that. And time to taste it. Pizza Nova, I taste their dough is really good. Their dough, once you bite into it, has that crunch, as you can tell. And then on top, you got the generous portions of the toppings. The sauce has a bit of a tang and sweetness to it, which I really like. And then the pepperoni too has a mild pepperoni taste to it. It's not like pizzas, the one I tasted, but they're both good, but one just goes in its own direction, I'll say. And then lastly, as they say, best for last, but who knows? PIZZIAOLO, let's see. So I got a deluxe here. Take a look at the bottom of it. Look, green pepper, mushroom pepperoni. Try it out. What do I taste right away is the dough and the sauce. The dough is really good here. Their dough has a bit of sweetness in it, and it tastes very home style, something like your grandma would probably make back home or whatever it is. And then also taste the toppings on top, the pepperoni, green pepper, mushrooms, pretty good. I really like it. The pepperoni is not greasy at all, which I really like as well. Overall, this one is pretty good. All right, time to rate it all. So I'm gonna start off with Little Caesars over here. Take a look at that, what I had. So overall rating, I'll give Little Caesars is a 6 out of 10 based off value, how much you're paying for it as a whole. So Little Caesars costed me $9.03 for this pie. So in terms of value, eating something quick on the go. Next I'm gonna rate is Pizza. So Pizza, I'll give it a 7.5 due to the whole business. It's the powerhouse of the franchise in Canada for their pizza. From the East Coast to the West Coast, they're everywhere. You'll even see them at the Toronto Raptors game, Maple Leafs game, so on and so forth. So Pizza, boom, I'll give them that. Next, we're gonna talk about is Pizzaville. Same thing in terms of the taste, traditional style pizza, classic Italian. I'll give this a 7.5 out of 10. And then lastly, for these ones here on the same scale, I'll give Pizza Nova 7.5 as well. Its taste, its value, how it is as a whole. So I'll give Pizza Nova a 7.5 as well because of how it tastes, the crust, the toppings it has, the classic tomato sauce they use. All in all, Pizza Nova, Pizzaville are all tied due to the whole value as a whole business, what they have to provide in terms of fresh ingredients for you guys to eat and enjoy. And whether you're enjoying it yourself or eating with your family or friends, they're very good in terms of what they are and what you pay. There you have it, 5 pizza franchises that I just tasted, rated, and told you guys all about it. My favorite one was Pizzaiolo. I'll give that rating at 8 out of 10 based off the sauce, very sweet, savory, perfection, and the dough was amazing on that, very fluffy, and it has a particular taste to that. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.